Hello learners, welcome to our English grammar class. In your previous class, you have learned what is sentence and what are the types of sentence. During our discussion, we have learned the details on declarative sentence. But three sentence types, that means your question sentence, that is interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, as well as the exclamatory sentences are left for today. So today we will discuss all these three types of sentences. Let's first see the interrogative sentences. The interrogative sentences always begins with double-edged word or with auxiliaries. What are the double-edged words? You know that double-edged words are the words which begins with WH. What are they? They are what, which, when, where, how many, whose, whom, like this. And what are the auxiliaries? As you know, they are be verbs, that is, are, was, were, and have verbs, that is, has, have, had, as well as do verbs, do, does, did. Along with, they also start with modals like will, would, shall, should, like this. So let's see the details on the whiteboard. You see here, sentences which express any questions are called interrogative sentences. For example, what are you looking for? This is WH word. This sentence begins with WH word. Likewise, aren't you joining the picnic? Here you see, this is be verb, that is an auxiliary. Okay? So here we know that these sentences begin with WH words or with auxiliaries. And another thing you see here, that ends with a question mark. You see here, in every year there is a question at the end of the sentences. Okay? I think understand you? Then let us see the imperative sentences. What are the imperative sentences? Imperative sentences which express advice, request, command, suggestions, prayer, warning, instruction, order, wishes. Okay, these are the feelings, these are the expressions which expresses in the sentences. You see the examples, you see, respect your elders. Here see, respect your elders is an advice. It is an advice. Okay. You see here. And second one you see, have you another cup of tea please? It is a request. What is it? It is a request. And see, next one, march on soldiers. March on soldiers. This is a command. This is command. Okay. The next one is, let's go on a picnic. You see here, this is a suggestion. Understand? Yes. Next, have you mercy on us? This is a prayer. It is a prayer. Next one is, you see here, beware of pickpocket. Dear students, it is warning. Okay. You see the next one. Don't write on the front page of the answer book. You see, what is it? It is an instruction. You will find it on the question when you will appear the exam. In your board exam also, you see here, don't write on the front page of answer book. It is an instruction. Next one you see, shut the door. You see here, this is an order. And next one is, have a smooth journey. Have a smooth journey. It is wish. someone wishes to have a smooth journey. Okay, so in these sentences, we see many things. We watch many things. What are the main things? You see here, first one is subject you is not usually used. You see here, there is no you, no you, no you. Normally it is you. We know it. The subject of these sentences, you, but we have not used, we have not written here. So this starts with, usually this starts with verbs, respect, have, march. These are the verbs. So subject you is not usually used, not usually used. Rather, they begin with, that means the sentence begins with verb in the base form. They will be written in the base form. And another thing you see, these sentences begins with a full stop. You can see it here, everywhere. It is full stop, full stop, full stop. The sentence begins with the verb in its base form and ends with a full stop. So no change in tense, voice, aspect, modality, etc. In this sentence, you cannot change the tense form, voice form, or modality, or aspect, etc. Okay? Now, let's see what are the different types of exclamatory sentences and what are the basic concepts of exclamatory sentences. You see here, exclamatory sentences means which sentences express the feeling of admiration, pain, disgust, excitement, surprise, etc. These are the inner feelings. You can feel it, you cannot show it, no one can see in the visual eye. These are realization. Okay, so let's see the examples. What an excellent singer she is. Second sentence, how beautifully she sings. Next sentence you see here, how heartbreaking the news is. Like this. These are the exclamatory sentences, and here you will see the basic things that these sentences begins with what. You see here, these sentences begins with what, and what is followed by a noun phrase. You see here, this is a noun phrase. Okay, so this sentence begins with what, followed by noun phrase. If it is started with what, it will be followed by noun phrase. And if it is started with how, then it will be followed by another thing, that is adverb or adjective. In the middle sentence you see, how beautifully she sings. You see here, how is followed by beautifully. So what is beautifully? Beautifully is the adverb. It is the adverb. And next sentence, in the third sentence you see, how heartbreaking the news is. Here you see, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking is the what? This is the adjective. Okay. So begins with how, followed by an adverb or an adjective. Okay. The next one is, you can see these sentences end with mark of exclamation. That much means there is an exclamatory mark. You see this one, the exclamatory mark. You see here. These are the mark of exclamation. Okay. This is all about your interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, as well as the exclamatory sentence. You remember another thing. We have discussed four types of sentences. That is the declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence as well as the exclamatory sentence. And remember one thing, that we can write these sentences, we can change these sentences into negative form. That means declarative sentence can be changed to negative sentence. Interrogative sentence can also be written in negative form, and imperative sentence can be also written in changed to negative form. But it can't be changed. Which sentence? The exclamatory sentences will not be changed to negative form. Understand? Dear students, we have already discussed that how the declarative sentences as well as the interrogative sentences along with your imperative sentences can be changed to negative form. You can see here, you look at these sentences. Mr. Das is not a teacher. You see here, we make it negative. If we omit it, Mr. Das is a teacher, it is declarative, but here it is, we used not. So it changes to negative sentence. Mr. Das is not a teacher. It is declarative one. Okay. And you see, didn't she attend the meeting? You see here, this is a question. Along with it is in the negative form. So it is interrogative. So interrogative sentences can be changed to negative form. As well as the next one, you see, do not go into the sea. Don't go into the sea. You see here, go into the sea. When we change it into negative form, go into the sea, it is imperative sentence, but when we change into negative, it will be don't go into the sea. You see here. So it is imperative sentence. So imperative sentence can also be changed to negative form. Now let's see how your exclamatory sentences cannot be changed into negative form. You see here, what an excellent singer she is. This is the sentence of exclamation. So when we make it negative, you see here, what will happen? What an excellent singer she isn't. So it is wrong. Another thing, you see, how beautifully she sings. It was your exclamatory sentence. But when it changed to how beautifully she sings, and it became how beautifully she doesn't sing. Here doesn't sing is wrong. So you see, declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence can be changed into negative form, but this exclamatory sentence can be changed to negative form. Now let us see what are the interchangeability. That means how one type of sentence can be changed to another type of sentence. You see, we can change two types of sentences, declarative to exclamatory. So you see here, he is very stupid. You see here, he is very stupid. It is what kind of sentence? It is a declarative sentence. So when it is changed to exclamatory sentence, it will be how stupid he is. Okay. Next you see, he is a very stupid boy. This sentence is declarative sentence one. When it is changed to exclamatory, what will be? What a stupid boy he is. It is exclamatory one. That means declarative sentence can be changed to exclamatory sentence. Okay. And as you know, interchangeability, that means vice versa. Exclamatory sentence can also be changed to declarative sentence. How? What an excellent singer she is. What type of sentence it is? It is exclamatory sentence. and it can be changed to declarative form. How? She is an excellent singer. You see here, what an excellent singer she is. This is exclamatory sentence. It is changed to declarative sentence. Next one, you see, how beautifully she sings. This is exclamatory sentence. This is an exclamatory sentence, and it can be changed to declarative form. What it will be? The sentence will be, she sings very beautifully. So declarative sentence and exclamatory sentence both can be changed into alternative sentences. That means they can be interchanged. They can be changed in the vice versa form. Okay, dear students, I think you must have gone through this whole topic, that is, what are the types of sentences. I mean, with the people, with the students, with the teachers, always follow different methods, and in our different methods we go various things, and in this chapter we go through the details on simple sentences and their different type of sentences. So I think this will be very helpful for you. Today here we conclude the lesson. Have a nice day. Bye.